Are you stepping into the entrepreneurial world? You're ready to begin to build your business, or you've been trying to build your business for quite some time. I want to share a little story with you. I've been an entrepreneur since 2008. Started out as a personal trainer and moved into owning my own CrossFit gym. Yeah, I had a business partner, a few different business partners. I had employees. And I hit a massive burnout. A burnout that had me have to end my business. It was a really, really dark time. And as I look back on it, there was so much forceful energy that I was pumping out every single day to get clients, to build a strong foundation in my business, to create a team within my business with my coaches and my business partner, and just running, everyday business things, as well as all the client care, running classes and personal training. It just became way too much, and my body couldn't handle it anymore. And after that, I made a decision that I was never going to do that ever again. And now, as I step back into the business world as being an entrepreneur, well, mind you, I've been trying to do this for the last 4 years, but this energy of burnout has still been there because I was still approaching business from the same mentality. And this mentality is the mentality that is out there in the world of business. The only way for you to be successful is to force things, to make things happen, to work really, really hard, and to burn yourself out. And I'm not willing to do that anymore. I've tried for the last 4 years, and it hasn't allowed me to heal. This energy that I'm talking about is the wounded masculine energy on the planet. It is the energy of trying to prove yourself, trying to be successful, the energy of hierarchy, control, force, only caring about money. And I'm sharing this from a place of love and compassion for that energy, because that's something that has been ingrained and imprinted in all of us to some degree. And for me, based on my childhood, it was very, very heavily imprinted to the point that my feminine energy was fully repressed. And it just almost felt impossible for me to allow that feminine energy to come through. And over the years, I've worked with coaches and mentors that were very, very strongly in their feminine energy, their magnetic energy, that flowing energy, that attraction energy. And, it just felt so woo-woo to me. And it's like, it's not possible. Like, this is just ridiculous. Like, what are you doing? You have to work hard in business. And it was this belief and repression of the feminine energy that has kept me burnt out and not the healthiest in my body, and not actually moving forward in my business. Step forward to today. Well, the most recent present. Stepping into the world of being a trauma-informed coach and working with mentors. It was brought to my attention that if you want to run a business, you need to be able to put your emotions, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, essentially your feminine energy aside so that you can be successful and move forward. And the example was, okay, let's look at the owner of Amazon. I think it's Jeff Bezos or something like that. I mean, I don't even know. Do you think that when he's, struggling emotionally or having stuff coming up, do you think that business stops? Do you think that he stops business and goes and attends to how he's feeling and his emotions and working through what's going on in his internal world? The answer is no. You have no idea what's going on internally in his world. And business just goes on. And I get that. I get that as an entrepreneur, you need to continually be showing up in business to be successful, to be there for your clients, to be in service, and to also create a secure attachment, a safe place for your clients that they know that you're always going to be there to create this consistency. I get that. But what showed up for me was having a part of me need to be repressed. Like I was told, okay, when things are coming up emotionally for you and, you're in your window of working, that you need to just put that part of you aside and attend to it later. That at first was like, wow, that's so fascinating. Great. I can get back into this go, go, go mentality. It's so beautiful. I can get shit done again, and I don't need to attend to those parts of me. And the way of doing this is like, I'll put that part of me aside, and then I am going to get my shit done, get my to-do list, all the things I need to do in business, and then I'll come back to that part. Now, based on my childhood, that part no one ever comes back to that part. It's like, let me just put you aside, and then I'll never come back to you. And that's happened way too many times in my life. So thinking about that really does not sit well with me. And maybe that works for some, but that doesn't work for me, coming from a place of adrenal burnout and force. And it just really had me think, in the business world, there's gotta be another way. Because that energy, that mentality, really has me think about the wounded masculine energy, where it's only about being successful in business. It's only about making money. It's only about pumping out content and creations and all of those things. And that doesn't feel good for me. Because the feminine energy is the creator. The feminine energy is the intuition. The feminine energy is the wisdom. The feminine energy is the attractor. So if you keep pushing that energy aside and literally repressing it like it's been repressed your whole life, you're gonna be forcing yourself so much more in this world. Now, wouldn't you rather be able to attend to how you're feeling in your body, the emotions that are coming up, and get shit done? Wouldn't it be amazing to have that incredible balance between the feminine and the masculine energies? The feminine is the one that has that internal guidance system. And the masculine is the one that actually gets the things done that you need to do. And if you shut that feminine off, you really don't have that guidance, that internal guidance system, that wisdom leading you on the most aligned path. Just sit with that for a second. Shutting that feminine energy off is actually misaligning you, because our emotions are guiding us to be back in alignment. It's also showing us things that don't feel good, things that have triggered us in the past. But what if these triggers were actually realigning you on your path? And you shut it off. And as you shut it off, you're getting more misaligned. You're forcing. You're going against resistance. You're going against the flow. I think it's beautiful to be consistent in business and be of service. That is such an incredible quality, but not when it comes from a place of repressing your feminine energy and forcing things. Business, service to others, being an entrepreneur should be fun. It shouldn't be so serious. It shouldn't be forceful. When you're really tapping into that internal wisdom and intelligence, you're cutting out all the bullshit. You're getting the absolute clearest direction to be able to reach your goal, while bringing along all parts of yourself and not leaving any of them behind, and not repressing any of them, and not shaming any of them for what you're feeling in the moment and the emotions that are flowing through you. What if you became a master of listening to your emotions and getting the wisdom from them to realign you in your life and in your business? That is the most incredible feeling, because as you do that, you're going with the flow of your emotions. You're not going against the resistance of them. And there is time to be very, let's say, productive in business. There's a time for that for sure. And that's when you're feeling very calm in your body and you're not on an emotional high and you're not on an emotional low. Because in those moments, that's when the wisdom is flowing through you to tap into, to realign you in where you are in your life and in your business. It's showing you what's working. It's showing you what's not working. And then once you take this information, it's about going within and contemplating, okay, so how can I realign things in my life? And that's the masculine energy. Taking this information, analyzing it, and coming up with an action plan of realignment. The problem that can happen is if you're too much in your feminine energy and you're not balanced in your masculine energy and taking action, you can be too much in your feelings, too much in your emotions, to the point where they're taking you out and you're not using them for wisdom and redirection. And you're just in your internal world, ruminating in the pain and the suffering, in the emotions. There's a way to work through this in a very empowered way, to get the wisdom from it, to not be a victim of it, and to take this wisdom to redirect you, to get you on the path of least resistance. And that's where I'm at in my business. I'm here to bring that feminine energy out of repression. I'm here to empower that feminine energy. I'm here to teach people the wisdom of the feminine energy and how you can balance out that masculine and that feminine energy within so that you can be a force of nature.